We're having Taco Bell. Taco Bell and Gatorade. You know, that's the life right there. This little nugget is a month old, a whole month. I love that they make the chips so big and then they make the chip, like the little container, super small. Don't you want to watch more of your TV? On Amazon Prime, you can watch The Ninth Gate. I looked it up. It is available because we have Stars and Discovery. It's on Stars right now, which is also where I think you've been watching the other one, the Open Window or Secret Window. Open Window.
I watched that on YouTube.
Oh, you did watch that on YouTube. I saw that on YouTube earlier. The little ad for it. But yeah, Ninth Gate's a really good one.
Do you have a chicken taco?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is a messy taco.
Did you? Both of them are.
Don't mind me, guys. I am enjoying chips and cheese. Did anybody go see Maverick? And hi, Maverick. Huh? It's a new movie? Oh no, we don't go to the theater. So it's it. Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know what Maverick is. If it's a new movie, no, I haven't seen it. We don't go to the movies. We watch everything like on Prime or on, yeah, one, we don't have the money for that. It's not in the budget that way. Like, we could go to the movies if we wanted to, but then we'd a Top Gun. Oh yeah, see, I don't watch Top Gun. I don't like Tom Cruise. So, yeah, I don't like Tom Cruise, so I don't go watch movies that he's in. I figure if you don't like something or somebody or whatnot, you don't support the things that they're in and let them make money off of it. I mean, they're going to get paid their contract anyway, but I won't be something about like... Yeah, because I really liked Aquaman. I love Jason Momoa, but I'm not a... Put it this way. I'm not a fan of Amber Heard's. I don't like her acting. Not about this whole trial thing. I don't like her acting. She's very stiff. Even in Aquaman, her character is very stiff and... I don't know. I didn't... I remember when I watched it and Sarah and I, first time we saw it, we didn't even know that was Amber Heard.
No,
but we both had watched it. Yeah, we watched it on Amazon. And we were both like, who is that? I was like, wow, she's really bad at this. So we already didn't like her acting before we even knew who she was. I remember going through and reading some of the other reviews about the character of Mira, who played Mira, and people were just like, whoever they chose from Mira is like was not a good choice. And apparently she played in Justice League, and she's Mira in Justice League, which is when Mira first gets introduced. I didn't even realize that was her either. So yeah, but her part in Justice League was small. I noticed. But yeah.
They giggle now that I think about it, because not once did you ever see them put that character in the
I know.
which was funny as all hell. So I was like,
Right?
thinking about it now, when they took all the Marvel things that she did, there was
It's DC.
never-
DC.
Yeah, but DC.
Mira's
when
DC.
When they did all of it, they didn't put.
That character in, yeah. But her character, even in the comics, isn't a big, like, massive role.
No, but they still have it.
Yeah, I mean, that character is still in the comics. But that character's not a big, massive role.
I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite.
Hi, Caitlin! And hi, Kelly. Oh no, you're good. I haven't done any lives in a while.
Okay,
Probably haven't
on
done a
your
live
day
in like a
off,
week.
On your days off, we need to sit down. I have yet to watch it because I wanted to watch it with you. We need to sit down and take your 3 days or however long it takes us to watch the new season of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
Yet.
Yeah,
I saw it last night.
do not give spoilers away if you guys have started watching Stranger Things. Do not.
But I want to watch it.
Sarah and I are huge fans, so we're gonna watch Stranger Things together.
I'm waiting. I have been waiting. I was like, I want to watch it with Mom. And so I'm just like,
When we get home tonight, I know it's probably gonna disturb the neighbor, but we have to air up that tire. Oh, I know. Believe me, it's been like chaos in here today.
oh, that's sad.
What happened?
American graffiti actor Bo Hopkins dies at age 80.
Wow.
Someone do a fucking die. Oh,
I know, I cannot believe what's his name is gone.
Leona.
Liotta.
Later.
Ray Liotta. Oh my god, I'm so like, what? I thought that he was like, I thought he was like freaking
He
immortal.
was literally, he died where they were filming
Mm-hmm.
his new movie.
He died. Yeah, on location.
They were doing all this stuff and he died in his sleep.
Yeah, and nobody knows what caused it
I guess.
yet. Anyway, I should say they haven't released that information yet.
But they were literally in the middle of filming his new movie. And
I have to think that any kind of drug or alcohol or whatever played a role in that. Him going to his hotel room and that being the result. You had to go to the hospital on Friday, Caitlin? Why? What happened?
this air passenger jailed for knocking out flight attendant's teeth in Mass Row. The passenger is also ordered to pay tens of thousands of dollars. Good. Fucking please, but get off the goddamn plane. Bye. That flight attendant is doing her damn job. You don't
All
want
right,
to
has
get
anybody
off.
else noticed this? That people are more physically aggressive nowadays than they were back in the day? Like, does anybody else notice that? Oh, you got a kidney stone? Nope. No, thank you. That's a heck of a set of instructions. Yes, I'm stuffing my face. I don't care if anybody else goes. It doesn't says anything. You only get so long to eat when there's a newborn around. Also, that probably wasn't the best situation to eat because I've had raging heartburn for a few days. But hey, it is what it is. What happened? She has the most intense look on her face right now. Who and what and where? Oh man, you guys should have been around yesterday. Oh, here, you want your watch?
it okay?
Here.
Oh god, he's going to see that.
Huh?
These goats were running through this freaking the city area in this country, and the one goat was just being dragged underneath all the rest of them.
Oh, jeez.
And it was four of them,
Stampeding
so it was
around
four,
him.
and this guy grabbed all of them and let the other ones go, and grabbed the one that was limp as all fuck and
Clearly.
started doing CPR.
Yeah, because it got stampeded by the rest of the herd.
Well, it's starting to wake up,
Yeah.
but it's just like
Yeah, it's scary when that happens, when you see that, because they don't have...
He was like, with the other ones, like, because
Yeah.
they were just walking. It's like, stop.
Like, do you not realize you are dragging one of your comrades just along the road with you? Oh my god, you guys, all the boats. But you guys should have been here yesterday. Sarah and I got up yesterday morning, and both of us were like, God, my nose is all stuffy. It was hard to breathe, and we're like, what the heck? We get everything ready to head here to work, and I open the door and come outside, and you can't hardly see anything. Like, there's just smoke in the air. Like, you can smell it, like burning brush and wood and sand. And we're like, what the heck is on fire? And then I'm like, okay, because that seems like it's really close, because it was just clouded up everywhere, like just smoky everywhere. So Sarah gets on the thing as I'm driving to get onto the interstate. She looks it up, and it's actually, the fire is just outside of Parker over at something lake, at Lost Lake. And so we were like, that's not even that close. Like, that's actually a pretty good distance. It's like, if we were to go from here out to Parker and out to where we live, because that's another route, right? Parker is like a good 45 minutes from here. No, nobody's burning anything. So a big fire broke out just outside of Parker over at Lost Lake. It was not... as far as we know, I don't think it was anybody that started the fire. Like,
no, they were evacuated though because it caught structures on fire. So
no, I know, because it caught houses on fire and everything.
they got evacuated.
Yeah, so far they haven't said like what started the fire, but it started not yesterday, but the night, like at night, the fire started. So none of us know what happened. There hasn't been any storms or lightning or anything to be attributed to it. So nobody's quite sure like what triggered the fire, but it was massive.
This is Bob Newby from Stranger Things. So it is.
Uh-huh.
This is a wholesome person such as Bob Newby never deserved horrible things in life. Introduced in the second season of Stranger Things, he was the sweetest and most loving boyfriend to the understandably erotic Joyce Byers. He was very funny too, so why on earth did he go too soon? We'll continue to miss you, Bob.
Yeah, when Bobby died. I cannot wait to watch the new season. I'm so looking forward to it. It sucks too because we're not going to have like snackages and all that to sit back and watch it. But yeah, we are definitely going to watch it. Probably on Monday. We don't have nothing to do right now. Like, we have really like nothing to do. So I think what I'll do on Monday is, while we have that going, I can get that upper bunk area sorted as our little closet, because I'm staying in the back room. Sarah likes sleeping on the dinette area because of the comfort level. So she's sleeping there, and then I'm sleeping in the back, and we pass the baby between us. So I have him in the back in the rocker thing when he's back there with me for a couple of shifts, and then he's up front with Sarah in the like he has that big living room area to be in. So we just kind of pass him back and forth right now through the night. It seems to have made it easier for me to take first shift with him. So I do his 10 p.m. feeding, get him all, Sarah helps either, if he's doing a bath, then Sarah does a bath. If we're doing a wipe down night where we just kind of sponge bath him, then I do that. And so he gets washed up each night, 10 o'clock, like 10:30.
I don't care.
And then I take him for that feeding and put him down to sleep. He'll sleep usually until roughly 12 to 1-ish. I'll get him fed for that feeding, get him all, changed and everything. And then put him back down to bed, and he'll sleep until about 3. I wake him up, get him up at 3, feed him again. He goes back to sleep until 5, and at 5, I give him to Sarah. Sarah takes him from 5 until 8 a.m. So she gets that schedule with him. What happened?
It says which state do you truly belong in?
Oh my gosh.
Hawaii.
Right? We need to move to Hawaii.
What do you need? I don't know. What do I need? Sarah, you need to get... No, I don't.
Said, Sarah, you need to get married. She said, no, I don't.
I got me. I know what I have. Thank you.
I like that he's just crookedly laying in here.
Dog, what would do, right? But that's rude.
Oh, that is so not. Facebook is out for Sarah. Oh my God, they had her out. They got all over her. Not yesterday, the night before.
The newspaper read about you? Sarah wins the lottery and becomes a billionaire. Well, now that you said it would happen.
Yeah, I know, right? Thanks, thanks, universe. It's not gonna happen now.
But I don't know. What is my butt? Is it 6 inches?
What is your butt?
Always late, but never absent.
I mean, if it wasn't for me pushing her, she would be late all the time.
You really look on?
Oh, that's gonna be rude. Oh, it's because it's going by the thing. It's going by that little anime character. Mm-hmm. What did they say you were as a pet? Hamster, guinea pig?
This is when you're built for feed, not speed.
It's a little mini horse. It's a little Shetland pony. Oh my God. Why is that?
It literally says when you're built for feed, not speed.
Yeah.
You.
That's really funny. What did it say? Yourself?
100%
Okay, thanks.
Oh, name's not meaning. What's this? Swears a lot, always drunk, girlfriend, also friend. Oh, wow. Apparently I'm always drunk.
Are you now? You don't even drink, but she's always drunk.
What major blessing is coming to you next year? I don't know. You will meet your true
Oh my gosh,
love.
I'm
wow.
bruised again.
Apparently I'm going to meet my true love next year, Mom.
Hey, there we go. Now I can do that thing that she did and see if I can't cover my bruises.
You're the girlfriend. A sweet girlfriend deserves a loyal boyfriend.
There was a lady trying to cover her bruises earlier with the color correcting kit. Now, I have covered bruises with the color correcting kit. Not because of like any abuse or anything, but because of my own stupidity and how clumsy I am. You can't just put one layer of the color correction on and then expect that it's going to cover it and then put the whatever. You actually have to work with it until you get it to become a flesh color. So yeah, if you start off with a purple bruise, you put a bit of orange on there, you get that orange in there, then you kind of bring in your green and your yellow, kind of blend it through, then you kind of layer it again. You start back at the beginning, you add that touch of orange again, you kind of work it through, you want to blend it in. It's a process, okay? It's a process. You do all those stages repeatedly until you've got it to where it's more flesh toned than anything else. Then you take in and you put your touch of like foundation onto it and a bit of concealer over it so that you can blend that through and kind of mask it in. The lady that did it earlier, she did one literal skinny, like light layer of the color correction, and she color corrected wrong on the color wheel, which irked me more than anything.
He says, sir, the one inside your heart is the one who's currently unavailable.
So that was like one of those things where I was like, if you're gonna do it, oh no prayers. I mean, the fire is out now. Like they got the fire. I'm pretty sure they did, right? I mean, there's not a single bit of smoke out today.
Sister, you will finish 2022 showing up for you and boyfriend. Your wife is up. I'm not wifey, but bitch.
Why is she on the floor? That's mean.
The pole broke. She's dancing.
I didn't know the pole broke. I thought she fell off of it.
No, she took the entire pole with her. Apparently that's me as white.
Do not pole dance on stop signs when you're drunk. Facebook just keeps calling her out. That's perfection.
What is the meaning of your name? Someone who is single since birth. You know what?
That's mean. The meaning of her name is single since birth.
How many kids are you destined to have? 2 sons and 2 daughters.
Well, you still need one more daughter.
Alright, universe. Use a cartoon. I don't know what to use cartoon.
What is his name again?
Kirby.
Kirby. Sarah is Kirby. As a cartoon.
That's a little too much. Which job were you born to? A doctor. Nothing to. I don't like blood.
And she don't like people.
Sorry, I know you need this treatment, but I don't like you. So.
If anybody has been following the AHJD trial, it is officially in deliberations. We will not, at this point, because they went home Friday, we won't hear anything from them till Tuesday. They can, no, they can't, because the courthouse is closed, so they can't even deliberate over the weekend. They have to wait till Tuesday to come in for deliberation.
Believe me. This is Sarah as a wife. Me to my husband. Please hold me. The stress is not good for the baby. Husband. What baby? Me. Me. I'm the baby.
Right? Me. The baby. I'm the baby.
Stress is not good for the baby. Hold me.
So, anywho, I know that I've been watching Emily D. Baker. So if you guys haven't been watching her, you guys should really check her out. But go check her out. And her guesstimation is between 3 and 6 days of deliberation. I'm leaning more towards the 6 days of deliberation. There's a lot of files to go through. Mimi! From the Drew Carey Show.
This is Sarah's Barbie version.
You're Mimi? You're not that boisterous, though. I mean, you are definitely lively, but you're definitely not her level of insane boisterous.
So which state do you really want? Arizona.
I really do want this. Like,
Be
who taught them how to cut this? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I love that little cartoon bear. Isn't that?
We bears.
Yeah.
They're bears. Eats a lot, but still sexy. What is your plot twist for 2022?
But anyway, I don't think we're going to hear anything back for at least 6 days.
Like, stop.
There's a lot of people that are sure that it's going to come back quickly, like whatnot. But I don't think so. I think that this jury has taken their task seriously. They're not. One, they don't see anything from the media. So they're actually deliberating on like actual genuine like facts, proof, evidence, whatever. Sarah's 4 minutes. A mega pint of wine, I see.
Now that's a mega pint.
But yeah, so I think that they're gonna take this role seriously. Especially because this trial was televised, it's publicized, it's whatnot, and this is like a huge, huge stepping point in beating down a stigma, I guess you could say.
It says, what is your newspaper headline today? Sarah's finally pregnant. Sure.
Are you now?
I didn't know that I was conceiving again.
Right.
It just happened. Apparently, the next 4 years I'm going to be pregnant.
I don't see that happening.
Not all the next 4 years. No, stay the fuck away.
She said, I will beat you. I will karate chop and fight you on it.
Someone has their soulmate. Who is yours? Sarah, your soulmate is still with someone else.
That's wrong. That's so wrong.
Thanks, I already know, but you don't get it.
Right? It's like, you don't gotta call me out like that. Oh yeah, and he puked all over my shirt
Something is
earlier.
missing in your life. What is it? I don't know.
What did it say? She's hurt. She's offended. What? Turn it. Let me see.
I'm not gonna cry over a goddamn Facebook bag.
You're like, that's rude.
It was really rude.
What did it say?
Said you need to lose weight.
Oh. That is so rude. That's what's missing in your life? That makes no sense.
That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, it did. Be right back, guys.
That
Like-
actually hurt my feelings.
Right? You just had a baby. What the heck?
Rude? What the fuck? This is why I don't fuck with Facebook. That's mean.
I don't know, right? Hey, will you find out, Sarah, how that fire turned out there? They've got it all out? No, no.
This is my 5 red flags, Mom. Will eat your food, thinks everything is funny, never been in a relationship, can be bossy at times, flirt but afraid of commitment. I hate Facebook.
We do not right now. No, the only thing I have that's mint is this thing right here. They're a little, I
I don't drink alcohol in the first place.
Those guys are $12.95 with 25%. First. Not that one, that one first.
Don't
Oh, I
stop.
gotta write it down. I gotta write down stuff I need to make on the back so that way the bank says yes, it belongs to you. Yeah. Yeah, I hate when I put one on there.
They're still trying to get it under control.
Are they still fighting it?
Yes.
It's crazy because there's not even a bit of smoke out there.
And it says Lost Lake fire near Blythe, 44% contained at 5,900 acres.
Just don't forget your card. I have 2 forgot. Yeah, but that's still burning.
Yes, a wildfire burning near Blythe had grown to about 5,900 acres by Saturday morning while firefighters gained more control of the blaze, reporting about 44%
Hey, you might
contained.
want to open it and check out that it works. That way I can trade it out for you if it doesn't. It's not on me. My daughter. It's my friend. Oh, that
Then 44% of it contains mom.
those guys are pretty nothing. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome.
Then 44% of it.
It's 44% contained? That's pretty good, actually. So they got it 44% contained. It's a wildfire, guys, so it's not. It wasn't from like a campsite or whatever. He's such a sweet boy. The way this little dude is sleeping right now is. Today he's kind of been eating weird. Like for a week straight, he ate like every 2 hours, and then on 2 of those days, he literally ate every hour, like on the hour. Was just pounding food in. And then today he started off where he's only literally eating an ounce, waiting an hour, eating another ounce, and then going to sleep for like 2 hours, and then waking up, eating an ounce, waiting an hour, eating an ounce, and then going to sleep again. So I'm not sure what is happening with him, but he's like, yeah, it's a definite little different change. I'm like, what is he doing? But he's a feed on demand baby, so when he's ready to eat, we feed him. But yeah. It is Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody is being safe out there. He's wearing a doggy outfit and then a monkey onesie underneath. If you guys are not following us on Instagram, go follow, because we posted about this little dude. Be right back, guys.
Hi there. What are we grabbing today?
Face he's making. The face he's making as he's doing that is so funny. Hey, well, we at least have dinner tonight too. I got a quesadilla and 2 tacos. A quesadilla. So yeah, this little dude puked all over my shirt earlier. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to hear what the jury's going to come to the conclusion of. I mean, either way this ends, I think JD has definitely won back his reputation and his image in the public eye. And I think that that's where it mattered most anyway for him, like getting his name back. I would love to see it legally documented, the restoration of his name. And for it to come out that, I mean, if you look at it just from what we've watched, from the trial perspective, and the information given, if I was sitting on that jury and they gave me the legal instructions, like, here's the law, here's the evidence, here's the law, and here's the facts. And so you want to lean towards working with the law. And there's only one count in that whole thing where the law plays completely into correct. Like, it's correct, it's the law. These things were done at this point with this intent. Because that's the thing, is you have to prove malice in like certain things to make it considered defamatory. And it's a whole different thing when it comes to public figures. By the way, I did not know that. Like, if somebody came along and defamed me, just a regular stupid nobody off the street, and did something defamatory to my name, it is a whole different line of things to consider it as defamatory versus when people are famous. People are famous and in the public eye, things are going to get said, people are going to scrutinize, people are going to make up stories. It's a matter of knowing and saying something, one, saying it in the first place, knowing full well that what you are about to speak is an untruth. And when speaking those words, the intent behind those words, is the intent behind those words to defame or to cause loss of to that person? And so I was like, holy cow. I didn't know that there was like these two differences between us regular citizens and people of political power and people of Hollywood. So yeah, there's a big difference there. And so honestly, I know that from what we heard in the trial, she sought a lawyer's review of her op-ed prior to it being published. And so she wanted to check that this wasn't going to cause her any backlash or trouble, or that it wasn't going to get her into trouble. However, whoever gave her the A-OK go ahead should probably be reviewed, because there is certain things that happen in that paper. If you go and read it, you can actually go read it in the entirety. The phrasing of words within it make it very, very obvious who it's spoken about. And that is the reason why she's been sued. Also, when what we call republication, which is where if she would have just taken something on Twitter and just hit retweet and didn't add anything to the header, didn't add a caption, none of that, then it would not be defamatory. However, she put and staked claim to said Washington Post when she titled her tweet, "Look what I published today. So proud," and yada, 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 yada. You have to read the whole thing. And then sent that out, right? So she hit the retweet button. In the retweet and the fact that she titled it, the title, the link, the hyperlink to the op-ed was from the Washington Post, their online publication, and it said, "I spoke out against SA and I faced our nation's wrath." So by claiming that title and header and saying, "Hey, this is my writing," is what is her biggest problem. Ran over one of these outside cats. Oh, wait a minute. It was under his car and he wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Paying attention. Didn't see her. She just passed away. He was nothing out of her nose. Oh, wow. It was from my stomach issue. But that basically made me... Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Sorry about the outside kitty. Oh yeah, I was supposed to post the other picture with his updated weight and stuff. I was waiting for people to post, but nobody's answered, so. This little guy gained 2 pounds and 2 inches in length since birth. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to look at what the side effects are and whether or not the side effects are worth dealing with on top of trying to treat something. We couldn't see any of the smoke from here yesterday anyway, but I didn't see any smoke this morning. What happened?
She got pregnant, and she had her baby, and she was like, fine, I'm not pregnant anymore, and 3 months later got pregnant again.
I hope people post shit like that. We're good. Like that lady that was like, so happy, been pregnant for 3 years. Baby's out, doing great, feeling great. And oh no. She's back at the doctor's. Her baby is like 6 weeks old, 7 weeks old. And she's pregnant again. I was like, you know what causes that, right? I mean, yeah, like what? What, love? What's the matter? What's the matter, sweet boy? Aww. What's the matter, honey? Let's open up. Oh God, all that hair. Hi, sweetheart. No. He's too much cuteness. We're trying to, like, just make this day go by. It's 2:30. Feels like today's gonna take like 100 years to freaking move along. Mommy. Look at his face. No. Huh? Yeah, they can't see him. You can see right here. He's literally, I have the camera stops right here. So you see me from here up. Your hand is black and blue. Jeez. You want to go see your mom? Yeah. Oh, I smiled when I see you want to go see your mom. He said, go snuggle with mommy and go sleep. Come, mommy, get cozy, mommy, and I'll bring the boppy over and you can curl him up next to you and the boppy. Yeah. You're so precious. Sarah's on the struggle bus. Hold on. The thingy's right here. If you want to set it in that, I will put it in the bag for you. Unless you want to just leave it plugged in for now. Since you're plugged in for now. You want to be able to use... Well, yeah, you should be able to.
No, because this thing will be...
Oh.
I'll end up unplugging it anyways.
Yeah, or you can put it underneath the leg. Yeah, I'll put it in the bag. Get yourself cozy with your blanket. I can hand you the thing. Be right back, guys. Hold on. I know. I got you. Because I covered his face. He was like, excuse me, girl, what are you doing? Get your blankie out.
It squeezed me, but...
Yeah, he's like, no. Put him on.
Not covered.
Right? I was trying to push it over. I'm an idiot. It's the bottom of the the seat there. Go ahead and lay back. That sounds so funny. And then you can put this on that side of you, so that way you have this for him. So if you put, that's what I did when I was in my room, is I kind of tucked this behind me a little bit. I don't know if you want to.
That's really uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to get that
I
little
know,
piece.
it's
There you go.
uncomfortable.
Well, just so that way your arm stays up so he doesn't whack his head against there.
He whacks his hands against it.
I know, but he always
Tell me
slides out of your arm that direction. Okay. Let's go see your mom. Oh, that was the
Yeah.
look at this one. Mm-hmm. I know, right? It's so fun how fast they change. Okay, hold on. I'm not. With some of my International House coffee. That sounded so funny. She didn't fart, by the way. It's just the thing. I'm gonna put all this stuff away for her. The nursing top for pumping. It's your pumping top. Pumping gear. Hey, now. Relax. Take it easy. Alright. Place these guys in here. She has two different style pumps. She's got the handheld Medela, and then she's got the, how do you say this? Lensno? The Lensno, like, electric pump. So, these in here like this. No lids, because you want the air dry. It helps out a lot. And I just put this over in our little, what we call baby station back here. Hold on. Then I can go thaw him out one, or we've got one back there that's already ready to go when he's ready, so. I try to keep like everything in like the workstation area really clean. It helps out. I gotta call that place so I can find out what we can do about getting a second AC put in. I have a feeling somebody's about to come in. So now I can move you guys a little bit. I have like a couple of things. I didn't want that to happen. Let's see if I do that. Alright, there we go. Gotcha. Oh, almost ran over his stuff. Yes, I do have old Tonky Man right here. kitty cats are in the restroom in here because we can't leave them at the RV. Right now, with the heat getting super, super hot, it is overworking our AC unit, and we don't want to do that. And so you shouldn't do that with your RV. And so what we've been doing is they now stay here, like permanently. They're here. So they're here, and then it allows us to leave all things off other than the refrigerator. Everything else is off when we leave the RV during the day. When we get home at night, it takes about an hour for everything to kind of cool off. So we just get home, we kick it on, and we can cool the place. Because by the time we get home, everything has started to cool down. And so it allows for the RV to cool down before we get there. And then I just kick the AC on when I get home, and it allows it to cool a 90-degree environment versus a 130-degree environment. So, yeah. So the cats can't stay in the RV. And you shouldn't ever leave your RV running in any form when you're not around, because there's all kinds of risk to doing that. So, yeah, I got to air the tire up on it tonight when I get home, because we noticed we started to list to one side, and I was like, what is happening? Like, we're on level ground. What's going on? Went outside yesterday morning getting ready for work, and I realized that one of our tires, because the back has 4 tires, so it has, the double wheel. The one tire has gone flat, which has forced the RV to tilt. So I'm going to air that up tonight when I get home. I got to go outside and see and make sure that I have the air compressor in the car. I think I do. I think it's in the back area of the car. If it's not in there, then it is in the RV underneath the one seat. So I just have to make sure I have it where I can grab it and pump up the tire. So, because I don't know why it would even be slightly. I mean, it's not like it went completely flat, but it is flat. So Lexi just went live. Go figure, he's starting to wake up. I hate when the day feels slow while at work. Yeah, well, it's been really busy in here all morning because it's Labor Day weekend. There is so many people here. Your hand's black and blue, yeah. There's so many people here right now because it is Labor Day weekend, and tomorrow, Sunday night, it's going to be like their big, massive fireworks show that they do out here. And then also at the AV on Sunday is going to be a fireworks show. I know they don't start that show over at the AV until like 9:30. We'll be already home by then. What's really funny is, as I've gotten older, I have found that I don't enjoy those type of environments as much as I used to. I'm struggling with one of my cats from the rescues, and I understand it was crazy at work. People brought a big card full of chips, just chips, and then a bunch of corn and watermelon. What? Oh my god. We'll see what he does. That was what I didn't look for. I might do that. Oh, I did bring that other bottle for him. I might use that one for him. The MAM bottle, to see how that does for him, because the one bottles that we're using from the Medela, the nipples on it, the air doesn't release unless the baby lets go of the nipple and lets the air back into the bottle so that the nipple doesn't collapse, and they don't have that feature, so he will start sucking on it, and if he doesn't let go of it, it pops the nipple out of his mouth and pulls the nipple into the bottle. But we do have the MAM bottle over here, which is a lot like the Playtex bottles, which allows the airflow through the back. So as he sucks, it pulls air in through the back to allow it to keep the nipple supple and not falling, like sucking in away from him. So, excuse me. So I'm going to grab that out. I think that might work for him. What's up, baby?
nobody is talking right now.
I know, right? Like just when you think you're ready to like get some rest, and then your body goes into like a frenzy. Can you grab that bottle out of the bottom here? Try that. Hopefully he's starting to wake up. Okay. So, his next feeding around, I'm going to try this one. Because as you can see, it has, see these little holes along the bottom? Those holes, I'll show you guys. I don't know if I can. There we go. So this part of the bottle comes undone, and then you have this part of the bottle, which is your bottle nipple. But this part of the bottle, let's see here, it has this piece in it. So this piece is your, like, it's like a rubber piece, right? So there's your holes, as you can see. So this goes in here. Now, what happens is when the baby sucks on the nipple, it forces this rubber piece, right, to kind of pull away. So as the baby sucks, the rubber piece pulls forward, allowing air in through these. But when the baby's not sucking on it and it's just this way, and the pressure of the milk pushes down against this, keeping it sealed until the bottle is this direction. So once the bottle is, while the bottle is upright, make sure I get this on right. While the bottle is upright like this, the pressure of the milk weighs it in there, right? So, and the bottle itself, when you screw it in, it holds that rubber piece in place. So only in the center, right here, so this part of it will lift. So this part here will like lift away. So once you turn the bottle this way and baby is sucking here, it allows that to pull air in. So it keeps the nipple from collapsing, which is really nice. So this one is a stage 0. We might have to go get a couple more of these. If this one works out really well, we might just go get a couple more of these ones. We've been using the Playtex ones, but he's so tiny and he can't get like a proper grip on the bottle nipple of the Playtex, which I'm really bummed about that they don't make the old style Playtex, which would have been perfect because they were literally the most absolute match to like mom's breast. The way that they moved when the baby would suck on it and everything, like the bottle had a reactive give and take with the baby. Whereas all nipples nowadays are literally these big bulky nipples, which is kind of frustrating, to be honest, all these silicone style nipples. But if this is the one that he really truly genuinely likes, we'll probably end up going getting more a couple more Mam bottles, or the Tommy Tippies he seems to like okay too. So we're just trying to find like that right fit, because she definitely does pump more often than anything. Also, the cool part about this thing, look at this. The bottle cap has ounces in it, right? So it's got a measuring cup in the cap, which is amazing. So you can't beat that. That's really, really cool. And it's got it in mLs on this side, and then it's got it in ounces on this side. And this cap holds exactly 2 ounces of liquid. So. Ow. He's all curled up with his mommy. So when he's actually like awake, he'll let me know when he's ready to eat. So once he's like, Grandma, feed me, we'll get him all fed, and then I'll lay him back over there again with Mama so that he can sleep. He really just genuinely does not like to be on his own. Like, he is a baby who wants comfort, connection, closeness. So when he's sleeping at night, I'm going to be bringing home the swing. We have the like rock and play thing. It actually has like a thing on it that is like a piece of like whatever, and it actually physically rocks the swing or rocks the seat. And also, here's the other thing, it allows him to be like flat but yet slightly elevated. I know that there was like this whole recall on those things and stuff like that for other reasons, but my biggest thing is people not buckling their babies in, and also not giving proper support to the baby, and not the baby's heads end up tilting or cocking to one side, causing the baby not to breathe correctly. We, however, have gotten a thing that allows the baby to stay put, but also buckling him in and giving him that side-to-side support so he's not slumping, which of course can cause babies to not breathe correctly. That's why you got to watch your babies when they're in a car seat, because if they're not sitting correctly, or the car seat is just slightly too high, not right on that green leveler, you end up with a baby that ends up either like their head tilting forward, or their body will slouch. That's why it's so important to please buckle your babies in properly. So it's one of those things where you can't leave them sleeping in their car seat unless you're absolutely like all eyes on them. But his favorite way of sleeping while we're watching him, of course, is laying on his tummy in his he's got a it's called Snuggle Up. It's a sleep sack, and that's the only way he'll go to sleep now. He will not, like, he will fuss with you at night, not during the daytime. During the daytime he'll sleep with whatever, but at night he wants his Snuggle Up on, and he crashes out that way, on his tummy right next to me, right on the bed, and I watch him, whatnot, and then when I'm ready to like lay down and go to sleep, I get him all tucked into his little bassinet, and then he's out. And so, but it's a matter of getting him to sleep. So once you get him past that like 30 minutes of sleeping window, he'll stay asleep for like 4 hours. But usually after his 3 a.m. feeding, he's not going to tolerate being laid back down. He wants to be right in your arms. So usually what I end up doing is like what I used to do with Sarah, except that I don't nurse him. Of course, he's not my baby, he's Sarah's baby. But his favorite way of laying is like facing towards you, like you're going to nurse him. And like laying like I would with Sarah. When I would nurse Sarah, I would lay sideways with Sarah, put her right up against my body, and she'd nurse and go to sleep. Well, he is that same way, where when Sarah takes him at 5 a.m., she brings him right up to her, nurses him, and goes to sleep. And they both sleep while he's right up against her. And so from 3 to 5, he sleeps just like that with me, other than the nursing part. Then with his mommy, he's from 5 a.m. To 8 a.m., he's latched on and enjoying himself sleeping. So he's kind of like in and out of sleep in that time frame. So then she gets up, like I get up and I get dressed for work, and then I go out there and I wake her up and I take him and get him started, like start kind of getting him awake, getting him moving around, and she gets up and gets ready. So it's really, really productive. I think we have kind of found a really good rhythm for us. So I get him all ready for the morning, and then I put him in his rock and play thing and get him all like, music going for him. And then I go ahead and I feed Tonks, I get him all ready, get him outside, go into the bathroom, get everything that we need for the diaper bag, check that we don't have anything, like we're not out of something. Restock the diaper bag, put it in the car, put the pump and stuff in the car, because she finishes pumping by then. So I put everything in the car, and then we look around, make sure everything's unplugged, everything's put away, whatnot, and then we head out. So we have found a pretty good rhythm at this point, for now anyway. Our night rhythms aren't always my favorite, because Thursdays it throws us completely off. So this Thursday, what I might end up doing, or actually is Wednesday, I'm just going to go Wednesday and pick it up, because I know they're ready on Wednesday. So what I'm going to start doing is just going and getting my check on Wednesday, instead of driving all the way out there after working all day on Thursday, which sucks. So I'm just like, I don't want to do that. We're right there, 20 minutes drive from there. No, it's 35 minutes drive from our place to, no, it is 30 minutes, not 35, because we are not going all the way down to the other side of town. We're just going to the shop. So I can actually Wednesday save myself time by just driving to the shop in Bullhead and go grab my check. I really wish they would just direct deposit our checks. I don't understand why we can't direct deposit our checks or why we can't, like, I don't know. But it is really, really annoying. So. Oh my goodness. I'm like exhausted. So yeah, we're gonna put this in there. I don't want to put anything in this itself because I don't want this to have to get warmed. These do not fare well in a warmer, by the way. So don't do that because it has the rubber seal piece, the rubber piece that moves. So don't put these in a bottle warmer. Your best bet is if you're going to do warming, if you have breast milk, like we have breast milk frozen for him. So because she's a beast and making double every feeding. So what we do is to thaw it out. It's so much nicer to just take it and thaw it out under running tap water, warm tap water, not hot and not cold, just warm tap water. Thaw it out, and he does all his, like the doctor said, anything that you thaw out breast milk wise and feed him should be room temperature. So anything like, and that's really not, it's not really warm. Room temperature is like whatever the room is. So like right now in here it's 77 degrees, so 77 degree milk. So the temperature of the environment is what your milk should be for the baby. Versus really, really, like when he goes to nurse on her, he's going to get that really warm, comforting milk, which he gets to do that in the evening when we first get home. So she does that, gets that feeding done. Sometimes if she's really just done for, which has not been very often, but there's a few nights where I've had to do a bottle feed for him, and then she just sat down and pumped it because she can just hook up the electric pump and just be done. And she's just like, she's just wiped out for the day. But she's been doing a really fantastic job. You know, everybody has their moments of exhaustion. She is, of course, is clearly exhausted. She is, not only is she caring for a baby, but she's having to, her whole body is being used still. Like her body is producing milk, she's pumping. He does so much better nursing now than he used to do, but he still struggles here and there. Like sometimes he's just like not having it when it comes to how fast the flow of milk is, and so he gets frustrated. So resorting to a bottle to slow that flow down for him. But it depends on how feisty he's feeling. Some days he's feeling feisty and he gets on there and he's like, yes, milk, it's flowing, he's happy, he's gulping, he's a little happy camper. And then other days he's just absolutely not for it, and he has himself a full-blown meltdown when she's trying to get him on the breast. But anyway, well, that stuff did really good. I was able to clean it out. I thought for sure it was just gonna leave like a big stain on me, but he puked all down my shirt right here earlier. So I took it off and cleaned it up and wiped it off and whatnot. And I thought for sure it was gonna leave a big old stain, but it did not. I mean, I guess that's the best part about breast milk, is it doesn't leave stains like formula does. Formula is horrible with staining, but breast milk's good. Breast milk's pretty good about that stuff. I need to shave my legs. That thing is just, oh, that was my knee. Uh-huh. I could feel it. I knew it. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go because he is sleeping. She's sleeping. I'm going to eat the last piece of my quesadilla. And I am going to make somebody is crashed out. He's on the floor. He's got a whole bed there, and he's on the floor. Yeah, I gotta mop the floor too. We'll do that at close. We don't mop it during the daytime because you don't want any customers slipping and falling. No Customers are allowed to slip and fall. Anyway, guys, go check out Insta. I posted. By the way, I didn't tell you guys. His appointment went really well. He's a month old now, and he was 8 pounds 9 ounces, 21 3/4 inches long. So he has gained 2 inches in length because he was born at 19 3/4 inches. So now he's gained 2 inches in length, and he is 2 pounds because he was 2 pounds 1 ounce heavier than his birth weight, because he was 6 pounds 8 ounces at birth, and now he is 8 pounds 9 ounces. So, and fast approaching 10 pounds, by the way. So, he's doing great. But anyway, guys, you're fantastic. All right, I'm out. We'll talk to you guys later.